Originally, the rat actually occurred in the back room as a sort of effect sequence, but we modified it here. When we were prepping the movie, the rat was one of the first things we actually started building because we didn't have any actors cast yet. And then we ended up using the bullwhip again. The bullwhip, which was Savini brought to the character.
Yeah, he said, "Can I bring a bullwhip? I think I would be carrying a bullwhip in a scary bar like that. That and my cock gun. You're gonna have someone pull off your head." And kick it around like a soccer ball. That's the only thing like the MPA really objected to, is that they kicked the head too much, so I just trimmed a few frames.
So there's a couple shots here, sort of standard transformation shots. We had a dummy of Savini, so
already
you
made,
see the head start pushing out. That was a reverse shot of the hands actually shooting out. That's the mechanical head. And then we actually just split the costume down the back, and then the rat raises up.
Now, he raises up by how you guys are under. Some people are under, and some people are on the side of the camera doing the movements of the hand. You're all watching monitors to kind of see what y'all are doing.
Yeah, and then I was off to the side sort of coordinating all the movements. I mean, the rat was all cable operated with radio-controlled head. All the fingers were cable operated.
I like that shot right there. It was a nice kind of drive-by shot of it, so you can see that it's a full-bodied, not somebody in a suit, but some real beast fighting him. It's all traditional, old-school kind of makeup that really looks really neat. It came off great.
And we really added a lot of goo onto it, too.
Sliming all over the place.
We put KY and Methacel over it, because initially it was kind of looked like a big furry dog.
Yeah, it was a big furry dog until y'all really mad at it. And we actually burned him up there because we wanted to have him on fire, kicking and screaming. And we thought, well, we don't need him anymore. Let's go ahead and burn him up. How much did that guy cost?
He cost a lot. That was a $40,000 puppet, probably.
Oh, shit.
And we
How
just
many
lit him
movies I
on
could have
fire.
made for 40 grand? But then again, you pay about that much for a good actor to come in and do a cameo anyway, so that's what the equivalent of that was.
That was the rat cameo.
Yeah, the rat cameo came in. Lived and died in a few minutes for us.
Exactly. There's Fred again. This is a great gag. I think Bellissimo came up with. I don't remember who came up with this.
No, he said, we could put a shotgun through a guy's body, because I was talking about stabbing him with a shotgun. He said that he could come up with a gag where he would make a shotgun that would turn around and come out his back, and it could still fire, but it didn't really work, so there wasn't enough barrel there. So what I'm doing on each one of those, if you freeze frame it and check it out, every time the gun fires, it cuts to a close-up that I shot in a black room of a shotgun blasting into the camera to make the flames look bigger coming out of the gun.
There's another morph of just sort of the head kind of another meltdown.
Another meltdown. We used references for those kind of things from animated movies like Japanimation meltdowns and stuff as a kind of a guide as to what we wanted in Heavy Metal, the movie, the first meltdown. It's kind of a guide as how we wanted guys to kind of melt and disappear. There's our dude. Harvey was really jealous at Fred's makeup. He said, "Man, I hope you guys give me a horrible makeup. Give me something with horns, because I want to turn to the devil." So he got these horns coming out of his cheekbones and stuff. That's really cool makeup he gave him.
His whole persona in the makeup was interesting. He was kind of like quick moves and jittery.
Yeah,
you can see he's like
he'd
spitting out blood and stuff.
He had seen somebody doing some mime work, he had said once, I forgot, in Europe, and he said it was really spooky, and he was trying some of that. That's why his head was kind of cocked.
That's a fake head we did. It has a little jaw movement, and of course, blow that head up.
Blow everything up.
I love this. She's like, no. It's like, cry later.
That's just great. Everybody loved killing. The kid loved getting killed.
This is the Dawn of the Dead. This is the Dawn of the Dead shot, actually.
All he needed next was his head to get torn off and have his head still screaming. But those guys were just going off on him and just spitting out blood. And I shot it at, I think like 16 frames per second, so it really looked like he was twitching. And those poor monsters were getting so tired holding up Ernie. Ernie's really like 16 years old. He's a really heavy guy.
But what's funny too is that a lot of them we had put blood in their mouths. So after they had done a couple bites, the prosthetics were all loose all around their lips. So it was like they could like literally pull it, and we kept saying, "Oh God, I hope we don't see."
Oh, that was a great explosion. Y'all had a fake. Did y'all have a fake Ernie?
Yeah, we had a fake Ernie.
You had a fake Ernie, and you had a fake couple of other dudes.
Little ultra slime mixed in there.
Is that what that is? Mm-hmm. The George's Green Line.
How many bullets you have?
I don't know.
How many bullets you have? Yeah, he doesn't care about the kid. This is still Battle 3. We got another wave. This is the last wave.
Get down on it, girlfriend.
By then, I think y'all made like a couple of extra ones because we really needed for this shot to look like there was a bunch coming at him, and that was everybody that we had right there.
Yeah.
and the rest we just keep using the same guys on one side this way, and then when we look that way, those are the same guys on the other side, just to look like they're surrounded, which they're not. I like these low-end shots. These low shots is because we're moving so quickly, and I use this shot a few times. It's called creeper cam. I lay on like a skateboard on my back, and I have the camera aimed up, and I'm pushing myself around on my feet, and I'm so far under camera that people can be shooting the other shots like these shots and not even see me down there. So we got all our coverage like in one sweep because it was difficult to get those lights to look like that. Here come some of the exploding bodies like that. They would get into a position and then we'd put the fake bodies there and blow them up. That worked really good.
I think we made those out of like rigid foam and Bellissimo wrapped like primer cord around them, and then we remade them up. But there's one specific one actually where one vampire runs up on stage and stands still, and then that one, boom.
There you go. That was a go.
And this one too, he backs up and explodes.
Oh, they're so cool.